Day 2 into the certification of the class action against Bonnie Henry and the emergency declaration in BC. So it's a continuation from yesterday where the government lawyers are making their arguments why this class action should not be certified. And they're going section by section in the charter that all of the arguments made by the plaintiff should not be considered and do not need to be reviewed by the court. Today there was a discussion about protesting and the right of freedom to assemble. So, just let's talk about that for 1 second. Protesting is the ability of citizens to come together and talk about harms or grievances they have against the government or otherwise. So in a free and democratic society, I think we all know that that right should be there all the time. That's why it's entrenched in the charter. So it was confirmed today by the government lawyers that for 3 months, residents of BC could not participate in a protest, even if it was outside. So she did confirm that. We also heard the judge actually asked, because yesterday, like I mentioned, some of the public health orders, there was an opportunity for people to get jailed for not abiding by the public health orders for 3 years. And so he actually asked, did anybody get jailed based on these orders? And the answer turned out to be yes. Somebody was jailed for 10 days and then it was sentence served. So I don't know whether or not they pled guilty or whatever, but what we do know for sure is that for 10 days, somebody was jailed for a public health order. Longer than the quarantine period itself, because I think that was only 5 to 7 days is what they were saying. Maybe 14 at one point, but still. Jail is serious. This is for criminals. This person violating a public health order was in jail with possibly murderers and pedophiles. Anyway, I'm not the one arguing that that is reasonable. There was a bit of a debate here, right? The government lawyers were saying, well, it was never mandated, the vaccine. That's their argument. It wasn't mandated. It just restricted you from doing certain activities. So the question then is it coercion? And is that better? Is that legal? Is that ethical for the state to coerce its residents, its citizens? I'd really like to see what the judge has to say about that.